Where are you from, and what is your favourite flag?
I'm from Northern Ireland, and my favourite national flag probably is the flag of Finland, because I've got glorious images of the Winter War, and if you don't know much about it, you should really look it up.
What's your favourite dish of the Northern Irish cuisine?
Oh, it has to be a big dirty Irish breakfast or Ulster fry.
What inspired you to start this channel? Coke or Pepsi? What programs do you use?
I always wanted to start a channel, something like this here, but in the end what actually inspired me, this is probably the third of this kind of channel I've made, was my friend The Archive, who pretty much talked me into making it. I don't really drink Coke or Pepsi, but if I had to pick one, probably Pepsi, and the program I usually use is Sony Vegas.
Do you have a cock?
How did you know?
What are your most or least favourite national flags and why? Based on Vexillology, rules or just looks? Either works for me. Honour or honour in Northern Ireland? What do you think of the flag and the coat of arms in Lithuania?
I don't think things get much worse than the flag of Zambia. The flag of Zambia is just ghastly looking. But based on just looks, I'm not really fussed on the flag of Greenland. It's okay, but I just don't like it. It's just not my cup of tea. It's not honour or honour, it's on air. I love Lithuania's coat of arms. The coat of arms is really, really cool. The flag itself's nice enough. The only thing I suppose I might change is the colour green. I don't think green really fits in with the other two colours, but there's really not much to say about it.
Will you do the flags of non-European countries, and what channels inspired you to make videos?
Yes, I am planning on doing much more stuff. There'll be more flag videos coming soon enough. And as for what inspired me, there's loads and loads of channels have inspired me. Especially channels which were started by a person in their bedroom, not some big company. For instance, the like of The Art of Manliness, Classic Game Room, channels like that there.
Will you do a whole video about Finland, please? Can you make a video about all the Soviet flags and or the flags of all former German states of the German Confederation? Do you play games?
Yes, and yes.
What is your favourite historical period?
My favourite historical period, without a doubt, is the period around the time of the Second World War and, well, possibly First World War, just early to mid 1900s. If I'm going back to ancient times, I'm fascinated with the times of, the Assyrians, the Hittites, the ancient Egyptians, possibly that period between around, 1200 BC, that kind of area.
Were you inspired by Sheldon Cooper?
No, believe it or not, people keep posting about fun with flags, and I don't really watch The Big Bang Theory that much, and I've never seen that episode, but I suppose I have to watch it at some point, don't I?
Are you an owl in real life? Who inspired you the most to make these videos? What will you sell your soul for?
I was probably inspired the most by my friend The Archive, because he's kind of the reason I've set up this channel here. Before this I was working on other channels and other videos doing completely different things. And what would I sell my soul for? Absolutely nothing. Why would you sell your soul?
How do you feel about the use of flags in Northern Ireland?
It's completely messed up and we need to just all sit down and come up with a brand new flag. And if that was the case, I'd go for this flag that I found on Reddit once.
Who are your favourite YouTubers to watch? Not limited to big channels or to education channels.
Of course your channel's up there, Soliloquy. Wink. But what I'm really into at the minute is I'm really into the Great War. Absolutely loving it. It goes through World War I, day by day, week by week. Really, really good. Generally, I do watch a lot of history things. Some things like Crash Course perhaps, but I only really watch Crash Course history. Although I do enjoy some gaming channels. Sometimes I like to watch things like, say, JonTron or, just whatever comes up on my feed.
If you were to create your own country, what would it be called? And what colours would you have on the flag?
It's actually quite funny. Me and a friend of mine decided we'd create a country in his back garden. And we did create a flag. The flag was green with a black hammer and sickle on it. Don't ask me why. The currency was called the Napoleon. And I don't think we really had a name for the country. Can't remember there being a name. But I suppose if I was going to create a country, I would probably call it something along the lines of, I don't know, I'll be a bit big-headed and call it Timotheus. There we go.
If you could live anywhere in the world, where would that be and why?
I probably would go for Switzerland, if I'm completely honest. I mean, what's not to love about Switzerland? You have a beautiful country, the rolling Alps, you've got good economy, lovely people. Yeah, I think I'd go for Switzerland. Thank you guys very much for your support. Thank you for all your good questions. I hope you enjoyed this video. I also want to say a special thanks to my friend Dan, who did the questions for me. And if you want to check out some stuff which he will be doing in the future, which hopefully should be coming up soon, you can see it on this channel here, The Knights of Newbury. Anyway, thanks again. I enjoyed making this video, and hopefully I'll get another chance to do a Q&A in the near future.